Peninsula! I have decided to read this super cute book to you today. It's called Cindy Bakes a Funny Cake. It was my mom's when she was young and she gave it to me. It's one of my favorite books. It's super cute. And I think it's a really good book to read right now because I don't know about you guys, but I've been cooking and baking since we've been out of school to kind of fill up my time. And I've definitely messed up some recipes like you will see Cindy do in this super cute little book. So let's get to it. This is Larry, this is my dog. You guys probably heard him in one of my other videos barking. Hopefully he'll be good right now. He seems pretty chill. Let's get to it. All right, Cindy Bakes a Funny Cake. It's the first little page. It's a pop-up book. It's super cute. Cindy Hicks was almost 6 and home almost alone, except for her big sister who was upstairs on the phone. "It's a perfect time to bake a cake while everyone is gone," Cindy said as she rolled up her sleeves and tried some aprons on. She took mixing bowls and measuring cups and spoons down from the shelf and started in to bake a cake all by herself. And there she is, looking in the cupboards. Recipes are hard to read for someone not quite 6, so Cindy added a few more things than she really needed in her mix. First, she poured in milk and sugar and found a pound of flour at least, baking soda, chocolate syrup, and a dozen cakes of yeast. Candy stirred in salt and pepper, tapioca, cocoa, jello. Then she mixed it in the mixer till it looked real smooth and mellow. There she is, shaking some stuff in there. Looks like maybe flour. Cindy put 3 pans of batter in the oven and set the dial. Then she waited for her cake to bake, wearing a happy smile. To her surprise, before her eyes, the cake began to rise and rise. It rose and rose, and goodness knows it reached a quite alarming size. Oh no, Cindy. The cake filled up the oven and it ran right out the door. It ran right down the clean white stove, out on the kitchen floor. Cindy slapped it with a spatula and swept it with a broom. But the cake just rose and rose some more. It was filling up the room. "What shall I do?" poor Cindy cried, for she was all alone. Then she remembered Sister upstairs talking on the phone. She waded to the extension phone and said, "Sister, hurry down. If we don't stop this cake, it's going to run all over town." "Now, Cindy Hicks, I'll help you fix oh my gosh, I skipped a page. Whoops. In a minute, Cindy's sister walked right in and took command. With a smile upon her face, a vacuum cleaner in her hand. She plugged it in the socket, turned the vacuum cleaner on, and whiffle, whiffle, whoosh, that batch of batter was all gone. There she is. "Now, Cindy Hicks, I'll help you fix another cake today. I'll just read the recipe and you follow what I say." So she mixed some batter and her cake turned out just right. Cindy gave it to her mother at dinner time that night. There's the little cake that she made. "Thank you," said her mother. "This cake is really good. I wish we had enough to share with our whole neighborhood." "Oh, we had enough," said Cindy. Then she and her sister got the giggles, and they never would say why. There they are giggling, covering their mouths. And that's that book. I hope you guys enjoyed that.